on the tractor ride today. It's just one big rule of the ride, we need to stay seated at all times, okay? So no getting up and moving seats, even though there's not many to freeze. And the first stretch of here is quite bumpy, so you may need to hold on to the seat or the railing in front of you. Alright, so as we start off here, you can see that we have a nice big group of geese there. We call our group of geese a gaggle. And those geese are actually wild geese. So a couple of years back, they decided to check out the farm, and they haven't left ever since. Usually geese, they'll migrate or go to different places throughout the year and come back. But our geese, they stay here all year long. Which is good because we can use them as an alarm system. So we do have foxes that come across on the farm. What we can use them for, our geese, is to make nice big honking sounds when there is a fox and let us know that there's something we need to chase away. Now, that cow there on the dam, put your hands up if you think it's a boy cow. Think it's a boy cow? No. Her name is Brandy and she's a girl cow. We've also got Annie and Delilah there, and Pumpkin over here as well, and she's also a girl cow. So our girls, they can get horns too. We have to look underneath and see if they have an udder and teeth to see if they're a boy or a girl. No, that's how we tell the difference. Because only our girls will have an udder and teeth, because only our girls will have babies. Coming up on the left here, we do have some of our groups of sheep. So over in the next paddock, you can see quite a few. And then just slightly on the left here, we have 4. We have 1 girl there, which is what we call a ewe. 1 boy, which is what we call a ram. And 2 little babies there, and they're what we call lambs. But over in the other paddock, we can have up to 300 sheep. So 300 girl sheep, 3 or 4 boys, and from them we can get up to 100 to 150 little lambs every year. What we do with our sheep, guys, is we use them for wool. So we give them a nice big haircut. Generally we'll try to do it before summer comes because it is quite hot here. And they're nice big haircuts, what we call shearing. And you may have seen Farmer Ryan actually have a go at shearing this afternoon. You would have got lots of wool off, maybe even given you some to take home. But what we have to do with that wool, to be able to use it, is we have to clean it. So we have to get all the dirt from it and all the oil, which we call lanolin. And then we can start to make our nice woolly products ready for winter. Now as we come up to the top of the hill here, you can see just how big this paddock is, just how far we've come from the main building of the farm. We do have over 300 acres here. There's quite a lot. Then on either side of us we have Sydney Parkland. But more importantly, now that we're at the top of the hill, we have to go down it. Who wants to go down it slow? Who wants to go down it fast? Yeah? Alright, we're going to go down it nice and fast then. To go down it fast, you got to pop our hands up in the air and scream like a big roller coaster, okay guys? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, our tractor doesn't go too far. Here on the left, that's another one of our girl cows. Her name is Daisy. Do you want to give her a nice little wave?
Hi, Daisy.
Daisy is about 25 years old. So she's quite old. She's older than me. She used to be our milking cow here at the farm, so we used to get lots and lots of milk from her. But in her old age, we just let them eat all of our grass so we don't have to do any mowing. Now, along with Daisy and the cows that we saw before, there's some of the cows that we have on display. We also popped the other milking cow out here. Her name is Custard. Mary comes out here. She's a Frisian cow, but she's actually pregnant at the moment. She's due any day now, so she doesn't like to come up of an afternoon. So we let her take her time, but she will be in this paddock before we go home today. We also put Coco, our camel, Jack, our donkey, our alpacas, and our ponies. They all come into this paddock. And then the sheep and the goats that you see today, they all go out into different paddocks. So mostly all of our animals, they get to go out and roam the paddocks of a night time. Apart from obviously our rabbits and our chickens, because they'd be very hard to catch up in the morning. But I like to think of it a little bit like Toy Story. So in Toy Story, all the toys, they come alive when all the humans aren't looking. So I like to think that all the animals that have nice big parties when us farmers go home. And then in the morning, they want to go back into their enclosure to get some sleep and to get some good food. Now this afternoon, if you're interested, at 3 o'clock we have our animal